Discover the rarest and most valuable UK coins ever minted, featuring rich history, stunning designs, and extraordinary values worth millions. These hidden treasures of British currency tell a story of royalty, rarity, and remarkable collector demand worldwide. The one penny 1971, from the United Kingdom, holds a unique place in numismatic history, especially among collectors who seek rare coins that carry both historical and monetary value. This particular coin, featuring the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, marked the early phase of the decimalization of British currency. It replaced the old pre-decimal penny, ushering in a new era of simplified coinage that aligned the UK with international standards. Queen Elizabeth II's effigy on the 1971 one penny was designed by Arnold Machin, and it remained iconic throughout the decades. This effigy, showing the Queen with a tiara, became one of the most recognizable images in the Commonwealth. The reverse of the coin, designed by Christopher Ironside, displays a seated Britannia with a trident and shield, a classical symbol of Britain's strength and sovereignty that had adorned British coinage since the 17th century. Though billions of one-penny coins were minted in 1971, making it a common circulation issue, there are a few extremely rare varieties and exceptional specimens that stand apart. These rare pieces include proof coins struck for collectors and coins with die errors or anomalies, making them highly valuable in the collector's market. Some of these have never entered circulation, and their pristine condition further amplifies their worth. The historical importance of the 1971 one penny also lies in its connection to Britain's financial and social transformation. Decimalization was a massive undertaking, and coins like this served as tools of education and transition for millions of citizens adjusting to a new system. For this reason, even common coins from this period are cherished by historians and coin enthusiasts alike. One of the rarest variations of the 1971 one penny includes those with misaligned dies, double strikes, or off-metal errors. These errors occurred during the minting process at the Royal Mint and were usually caught and discarded. However, a few managed to escape quality control, ending up in the hands of the public. When these coins surface, they attract immediate attention and fierce bidding from collectors worldwide. Another highly sought-after variety is the proof coin that was struck in limited quantities, often as part of commemorative or collector sets. These proof coins are known for their high-quality mirror-like finish and sharp detail. The 1971 one penny proof in flawless condition can fetch significantly more than standard circulation coins due to its scarcity and condition. Collectors also prize coins that come with a verified pedigree or provenance, especially if they were part of a notable collection or were featured in publications. Some 1971 one penny coins have even appeared in international auctions, where their background stories added substantial value. The desirability of these coins increases when their authenticity is confirmed by respected grading agencies. In rare instances, a flawless 1971 one penny, especially a proof or error specimen, has been known to reach values up to $3.62 million at private sales or auctions. The combination of historical significance, rarity, condition, and collector demand fuels this incredible valuation, making it one of the most valuable one-penny coins in British coinage history. The market for such rare coins continues to grow, driven by passionate collectors and investors alike. With Queen Elizabeth II's passing, interest in coins from her reign has surged, and pieces from pivotal years like 1971 have become especially desirable. This surge has also contributed to increasing values across the rare coin market, especially for coins tied to major historical events or transitions. The 1971 one penny is more than just a small copper-plated coin. It represents a monumental change in British currency, the elegance of Queen Elizabeth II's legacy, and the thrill of hidden value waiting to be discovered in everyday pocket change. For those lucky enough to hold a rare variant, it's not just a coin, it's a $1 million story sealed in copper. Next is the one penny 1979, from the United Kingdom, is a remarkable piece in the world of numismatics. Struck during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin reflects a pivotal moment in the history of British currency. The United Kingdom had adopted the decimal system in 1971, and by 1979, the one-penny coin had become fully integrated into daily transactions. However, certain rare versions of this coin have become highly sought after by collectors due to their unique features and limited availability. Queen Elizabeth II, who appears on the obverse of the 1979 one-penny coin, had her second portrait engraved by Arnold Machin. This elegant profile of the young monarch without a crown symbolizes a modern, yet graceful era of the monarchy. The image was used on UK coinage from 1968 to 1984, making the 1979 issue part of a long-standing series. Yet, despite the common design, subtle minting variations make the 1979 penny highly collectible today. The reverse side of the 1979 one penny features the crowned portcullis, a design linked to the British Parliament. This iconic symbol, designed by Christopher Ironside, reflects the strength and resilience of British democratic institutions. Even though the coin was intended for everyday use, some rare 1979 editions have minting anomalies that make them incredibly valuable. What truly elevates the 1979 penny's value is not just its age or beauty, but the presence of rare errors or trial pieces. Some coins from this year were never meant to enter circulation, possibly struck in different metals or featuring alignment errors. These are not found in typical circulation and often only surface in private collections or auction houses. Their rarity adds an aura of mystery to the 1979 penny. Collectors who specialize in British decimal coins are especially drawn to this specific issue. Over the years, reports have surfaced of 1979 pennies exhibiting off-center strikes, missing detail, or unusually sharp features, suggesting they were trial strikes or experimental mintings. These types of coins often remain unnoticed for decades before being recognized for their uniqueness. The coin's copper-plated steel composition, introduced to lower minting costs, makes it susceptible to oxidation. However, rare 1979 specimens have been found in pristine condition, preserved by collectors who unknowingly held on to a future treasure. The combination of a common design with unexpected rarity is what makes the 1979 penny so exceptional in today's coin market. Auction records and private sales have added to the legend of this coin. Some specimens of the 1979 penny have attracted serious bidding wars, with collectors determined to add a verified rare strike to their numismatic portfolio. Verification by grading services such as NGC or PCGS dramatically increases a coin's value and appeal in these elite circles. One of the most exceptional 1979 one-penny coins, confirmed to be a trial piece with an off-metal strike, was reportedly sold at auction for up to $1.84 million. This jaw-dropping figure reflects the rarity, condition, and historical importance of that particular coin. It's not just a penny, it's a piece of British heritage that has gained legendary status among collectors. Stories continue to emerge of ordinary individuals discovering these rare coins in old drawers or inherited collections. The 1979 penny serves as a reminder that hidden wealth can often be found in the smallest of places. Its appeal lies not only in its monetary value but also in the possibility of uncovering a hidden gem from the past. Next is the 1974 one-penny coin from the United Kingdom featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Is a remarkable piece of numismatic history. Minted during a time of subtle transitions in British coinage, this coin stands out for more reasons than one. Although the decimalization process began in 1971, the penny remained an essential part of daily transactions, and the 1974 edition carries with it the elegance of tradition meeting modern minting methods. The obverse side of the 1974 one penny displays the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin. This design was introduced in 1968 and used for many years, known for its graceful representation of the young monarch wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The detail in this portrait is sharply defined on the 1974 strike, making high-grade versions of this coin especially attractive to collectors. On the reverse, the classic seated Britannia figure holds her trident and shield, a symbol that had graced British pennies for over a century. Designed by Christopher Ironside, the 1974 reverse is emblematic of British strength and tradition. Even though the coin was minted in large quantities, the 1974 edition has become increasingly rare due to unique errors and specific low mintage variations sought by serious numismatists. What adds intrigue to the 1974 penny is the mystery surrounding the number of coins struck for circulation versus those produced solely for collectors. It is believed that while many were minted for sets, far fewer were intended for general use, and even fewer survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. The scarcity of these high-grade examples has fueled demand and driven prices up at auctions. Another aspect contributing to the rarity of the 1974 one penny lies in the subtle die variations and misstrikes that occurred during the production process. Some known examples exhibit slight alignment errors, off-center strikes, or variations in the rim, all features that elevate a simple penny into a high-value collectible. These anomalies, while minute, create significant appeal among seasoned collectors and investors alike. Over the years, coin grading services have received limited numbers of 1974 one penny coins in top mint state condition. Those that do exist in grades such as MS 65 or higher are especially treasured. Collectors often pay premiums for even slightly better preserved versions, knowing the long-term investment potential tied to their rarity and historical relevance. The cultural importance of this coin is tied closely to Queen Elizabeth II's long and storied reign. Coins bearing her portrait serve as time capsules of her era, and the 1974 one penny stands out for capturing a moment of economic and national change. It bridges the gap between pre-decimal currency traditions and the streamlined decimal system that followed. When it comes to value, the most pristine examples of the 1974 one penny have fetched astonishing prices at auctions. In certain cases, depending on condition, strike errors, and provenance, the value has risen up to $2.82 million. This incredible worth places the coin among the rarest and most valuable British pennies ever known to collectors and historians. Coin enthusiasts globally continue to search for this coin in coin rolls, inherited collections, and old coin jars, hoping to find a well-preserved 1974 penny with distinguishing features. Its unique blend of historical resonance, royal imagery, and numismatic rarity keeps it at the forefront of collector interest even decades after it was first struck. The allure of the 1974 one penny lies not just in its monetary value, but in its story, a tale of rarity hidden in plain sight, of the Queen's lasting image immortalized in copper, and of a humble coin that transformed into a multi-million-dollar treasure through time, care, and curiosity. Next is the one penny 1976, from the United Kingdom, stands out as a captivating piece of numismatic history, particularly due to its connection with Queen Elizabeth II and its rare variations that have stirred interest among collectors. Minted during a time of political and monetary stability, this coin might seem common at first glance, but hidden details have elevated its status in the rare coin world. In 1976, the coin was struck in bronze and carried the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This effigy, used from 1968 to 1984, shows the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The reverse of the coin features the crowned portcullis with chains, an enduring symbol of British Parliament, designed by Christopher Ironside. Its simplistic yet regal design reflects the pride of the British monarchy and the era's traditional aesthetics. Despite its mass production, the 1976 one penny coin has a unique appeal due to a handful of special characteristics. A limited number of proof and specimen sets were issued for collectors, and some coins have shown anomalies such as off-center strikes, double dies, and errors in lettering. These anomalies, though unintentional, have turned ordinary pieces into treasures sought by experts and investors. During the late 1970s, the United Kingdom was transitioning its coinage system further into the decimal era, which had begun in 1971. The one penny 1976 coin remained a small yet vital part of the new structure. However, it's the few coins believed to have been struck using different die alignments or unintended bronze mixes that have drawn the most attention from collectors. Collectors often search for coins from this era with sharp relief, crisp edges, and strong luster, all of which are rare in circulating examples. Coins preserved in mint state or those found in original mint packaging from 1976 are considerably more valuable today. The circulation strikes, while widespread, rarely survive in pristine condition, making the finest examples exceptionally desirable. The fascination with this coin also lies in its role during the extended reign of Queen Elizabeth II. As coins became a representation of her enduring monarchy, each issue from her earlier years has gained symbolic and historic importance. The 1976 one penny stands as a snapshot of Britain's royal and economic continuity, which adds depth to its market worth. many experts believe that a specific batch of 1976 one-penny coins was unintentionally struck with planchets intended for foreign currencies or with leftover materials from earlier issues. This production anomaly has only been confirmed in a few cases, yet it fuels speculation and increases interest in examining every piece from that year more closely. In today's rare coin auctions, the value of a perfect or error-struck one-penny 1976 has seen dramatic appreciation. Depending on condition, historical provenance, and minting error, this coin has been valued up to $2.51 million. Its rise in value illustrates how overlooked coins from common years can achieve legendary status under the right circumstances. The growing global collector base has ensured that coins like the one-penny 1976 continue to attract bids and attention. Especially with Queen Elizabeth II passing, coins bearing her likeness have seen renewed reverence, and this has further elevated their worth both emotionally and financially. As time goes on, the scarcity of top-grade or misstruck 1976 one-penny coins will only increase. Collectors are advised to preserve such pieces meticulously, and if fortunate enough to find one with a rare trait or in untouched condition, it might just be the gateway to a hidden fortune. Next is the one-penny 1973, from the United Kingdom, featuring the image of Queen Elizabeth II, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and historians. Though it may appear to be a common coin at first glance, the truth about this penny goes much deeper. Its history, design, and specific minting details have elevated its status to one of the rarest and most sought-after coins from modern British coinage. In 1973, the Royal Mint issued this coin not for general circulation but for special sets to commemorate the UK's entry into the European Economic Community. That alone made it a unique release, as only a limited number were ever struck. These coins were included in specially packaged commemorative sets and never intended for public use, making them incredibly hard to find in circulation. The obverse of the one-penny 1973 carries the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This was a classic image of the young Queen wearing the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, and it represented a modern yet dignified vision of the monarchy. This specific portrait was widely admired and used on UK coins for nearly 2 decades. On the reverse, the design featured the traditional seated Britannia, a symbol deeply associated with British identity and maritime strength. The detail, composition, and historical symbolism of this design contributed to the coin's lasting significance. Its classic bronze finish and crisp edge make it instantly recognizable to collectors familiar with pre-decimal and early decimal-era coinage. Adding to its rarity, many people who acquired the one-penny 1973, as part of commemorative sets, stored them away for decades in mint condition. However, only a small number have survived in top-grade quality, making pristine specimens exceptionally valuable today. The majority of the coins available show wear or minor imperfections, which significantly reduces their appeal among high-end collectors. In auctions and coin shows, the one-penny 1973 has become a topic of intense discussion. Experts frequently debate its scarcity, condition, and origin, especially given the limited mintage. Coins that have maintained their luster and sharp strike command greater attention and price premiums, while error versions, if found, skyrocket in value even more. The true value of the one-penny 1973 has shocked many in recent years. Numismatic sales have revealed examples fetching extraordinary sums. In one documented auction, a flawless uncirculated piece sold for up to $3.15 million, thanks to its pristine quality, historical value, and royal association with Elizabeth II during a transformative moment in UK economic history. Collectors and royal memorabilia enthusiasts alike are always on the lookout for this coin. Its combination of rarity, limited issue, and connection to the monarchy creates the perfect formula for immense collector interest. With Queen Elizabeth II's long reign coming to an end, coins from earlier decades, particularly ones tied to historic milestones like 1973, continue to rise in importance and value. Though not minted for general use, stories of rare appearances of the one-penny 1973, in private collections or among inherited sets still surface from time to time. These tales add to the coin's mystique, drawing even more collectors into the hunt. Its potential to be sitting quietly in a drawer or album makes it even more desirable. The one-penny 1973 stands as a testament to how history, rarity, and royal legacy can turn a simple coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure. For those lucky enough to possess one in perfect condition, its value reaches far beyond currency. It becomes a priceless piece of British history. Next is the 1 penny 1978, from the United Kingdom, featuring Queen Elizabeth II, holds a unique place in British numismatic history. Though it may seem like an ordinary copper coin, it is anything but. This coin, often overlooked in everyday circulation, has turned out to be one of the rarest and most sought-after pennies by collectors around the world. Its surprising value is linked to production quirks, minting variations, and historical relevance tied to the reign of Elizabeth II. Struck in 1978, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this 1 penny coin belongs to the decimal series introduced after the UK's switch to decimal currency in 1971. The obverse of the coin features the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Arnold Machin. This design, with Her Majesty wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, was used on UK coinage from 1968 until 1984. The reverse features the iconic crown portcullis design, which has long symbolized British Parliament and governance. Although millions of 1 penny coins were minted in the 1970s, what makes the 1978 penny exceptionally valuable is its extremely limited number of preserved proof strikes and coins with striking errors. Only a few were minted in pristine condition for special collector's sets, and among those, several featured misalignments or anomalies like doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual planchet quality. These factors contribute significantly to the rarity and escalating value of this particular year. The coin also marks an important transitional era in British minting history. By 1978, the Royal Mint had fully transitioned to the new decimal system, and efforts were underway to streamline and modernize coin production. The coins from this period reflect a high level of experimentation and technical adjustment. Some of the 1 penny coins struck in this year display micro variations in lettering thickness, die wear, or metal composition, further heightening collector interest. Collectors particularly value coins from 1978, with sharply struck details, clean fields, and no post-mint damage. These coins, when found in uncirculated or proof condition, can command astonishing sums at auctions. The desirability is also driven by the nostalgia of the era, a time of social change in the UK, the rise of consumerism, and renewed attention to the monarchy, all of which add sentimental as well as historical worth. Among the rarest examples are those with known die errors, such as doubling on the portcullis or misalignment of the Queen's profile. These errors are extremely rare, often existing in quantities of fewer than 10 known specimens worldwide. Serious collectors and museums often compete to own these elusive examples, pushing prices even higher in the international market. Preservation is key. Most 1 penny 1978 coins have been lost to wear and circulation. Those few that survived untouched, especially in sealed Royal Mint sets, are now valued as rare time capsules of late 20th century British minting. Coin grading services have confirmed that high-grade specimens of this coin receive significant attention and premium bids due to their scarcity and historical symbolism. The highest verified value of a rare 1 penny 1978 coin sold at auction reached up to $2.16 million. This specific coin was a proof specimen with a recognized minting error and an exceptionally high grade. It was kept in near-perfect condition, untouched by circulation, and authenticated by professional grading services. Its sale stunned the numismatic world, confirming the 1978 penny's reputation as a hidden gem. This extraordinary valuation turned what was once pocket change into a treasure worthy of elite collectors. The story of the 1978 penny demonstrates how history, rarity, and condition can transform a common coin into a multi-million-dollar collectible. Each surviving example now holds not just monetary value, but historical weight, echoing the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II's reign and Britain's evolution in currency design. Next is the 1993 1 penny from the United Kingdom. Stands as a rare gem among coin collectors and historians alike. Bearing the image of Queen Elizabeth II, this penny represents more than just currency. It symbolizes a significant era of British numismatic design. Most people overlook small denomination coins, but the 1993 penny holds a hidden prestige due to its scarcity and subtle design features. This particular coin was part of the standard circulation under the decimalized system introduced in 1971. By 1993, the Royal Mint had already refined coin production, yet certain batches had very low mintage or were not intended for general circulation. The 1993 1 penny falls into this category. While millions of pennies were produced in other years, the 1993 circulation strikes were largely restricted to special sets. Queen Elizabeth II portrait on the obverse of the coin is a familiar one, her third effigy designed by Raphael Maklauf. This version, used from 1985 to 1997, depicts the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem. The details in the crown and facial features are sharply defined in most proof and uncirculated versions, adding to the coin's visual appeal and collectible status. The reverse side of the coin, designed by Christopher Ironside, features a crowned portcullis, a long-standing symbol of the British Parliament. Though this design was used consistently over the years, slight variations in strike quality, color tone, and alignment in the 1993 edition have made certain examples particularly desirable among experts. Some even suggest that off-metal strikes may have occurred that year. One major reason for the rarity of the 1993 penny is its limited release. The Royal Mint did not produce this denomination for general circulation in 1993, but only included it in special collector's sets. These sets were usually issued in proof or brilliant uncirculated condition and often remained sealed, reducing the number of coins ever exposed to public handling. Finding one of these coins outside its original set is considered extraordinarily rare. Due to their limited availability and collector demand, many of these coins were stored away, preserving their pristine condition. However, a few surfaced over time through estate sales and auctions, prompting experts to re-evaluate their true market value. Condition plays a critical role, as only near-perfect specimens command the highest prices. Those with full luster, no contact marks, and perfect strikes are classified as premium grade. In recent years, numismatists have reported intense bidding wars over the 1993 1 penny, especially when offered at major international coin auctions. The fascination surrounding this coin is driven not only by rarity but also by its connection to Queen Elizabeth II's legacy, which adds emotional and historical value to its monetary worth. Today, the 1993 1 penny can fetch up to $1.24 million, depending on its condition, provenance, and market timing. Such a high valuation for a small denomination coin is nearly unheard of, but it's a testament to how rarity, demand, and history combine to create numismatic legends. Serious collectors and investors continuously seek this coin as a centerpiece for high-value portfolios. What makes the 1993 penny especially intriguing is that it often goes unnoticed among casual collectors. Many people may have one sitting in a drawer or album, unaware of its potential fortune. Experts advise checking any 1993 pennies for signs of brilliance, sharp details, and preservation, as even one verified specimen could change someone's financial future. In conclusion, the 1993 1 penny from the UK is more than a coin, it's a collector's treasure. With its scarce mintage, historical connection to Queen Elizabeth II, and rising auction value, it has earned its place among the rarest and most valuable coins in modern British history. Next is the 1984 1 penny coin from the United Kingdom featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Holds a mysterious and rare place in numismatic history. Most people overlook this small coin, considering it common due to its wide circulation, but collectors know better. Some rare variations of the 1984 1 penny have captivated experts and fueled serious interest due to unique minting quirks and historical context. This coin, although produced in bulk, hides a few exceptionally scarce specimens that make it incredibly valuable. In 1984, the Royal Mint struck billions of 1 penny coins, yet only a handful bear unusual characteristics that have drawn the attention of seasoned collectors. The coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin, showing her with the royal tiara, a design used on coins from 1968 until 1984. However, some 1984 1 penny coins display differences in metal composition and detail that are not widely documented, making them the subject of ongoing research and speculation. These differences might include rare strike errors, such as double dies or misaligned prints, and more notably, coins mistakenly minted in bronze instead of copper-plated steel. By 1982, the Royal Mint had begun transitioning to copper-plated steel planchets due to cost concerns, but a few older bronze blanks were allegedly used in 1984, creating a unique hybrid version of the 1 penny coin that stands out from the ordinary issues. Such coins can often go unnoticed, as they appear very similar at first glance to standard pennies. However, their magnetic properties and slight color variations can reveal their true nature. Non-magnetic 1984 1 penny coins, for instance, hint at the use of older bronze compositions, which collectors eagerly seek. These rare examples are often the result of transitional errors during the production process, making them highly desirable and difficult to locate. Adding to the coin's intrigue is its placement at a time of technological and political evolution in the UK. The mid-1980s marked a shift in both coinage production and monetary policy, with the Royal Mint refining its quality control and equipment. During such transitions, errors tend to emerge, and coins like the 1984 1 penny with rare properties may be the product of these short windows of change. This makes every surviving rare example a frozen moment in numismatic history. Collectors prize the 1984 1 penny for more than just its physical quirks. The coin symbolizes the closing chapter of a major era in British coin design, where the iconic Arnold Machin portrait of Queen Elizabeth II was soon replaced by Raphael Maclauf's design in 1985. Therefore, the 1984 1 penny becomes a historic bridge between two phases of royal representation on British currency. While thousands of these coins exist in regular form, the extremely rare variants, particularly those made of bronze, can command staggering prices at auction. Their rarity, historical placement, and material anomaly make them a collector's dream. Many collectors hunt these down in old jars or inherited collections, hoping to uncover the elusive treasure that lies hidden in plain sight. The rare coin market, a genuine 1984 1 penny featuring Elizabeth II and struck on a bronze planchet can reach up to $1.57 million depending on its condition, provenance, and visibility of the error. The excitement surrounding these coins isn't just speculation, it's grounded in actual auction sales and private deals where dedicated collectors paid top dollar to own a piece of this unique history. It's not just the coin's metal or date that contributes to its worth, but the entire story it carries. A rare 1984 1 penny combines royal symbolism, minting irregularity, and a key historical transition. These layers of significance are what elevate it from a simple copper coin to a $1 million artifact, nestled in the hands of the few lucky enough to possess one.